Okay, I want you to listen to how GangStalked and Oh My God are said together. Notice how they're working and they're tag teaming. One will say GangStalked, the other one will say Oh My God, GangStalked. Listen, I'm going to rewind it. Now, what I want you to listen to in this is not stalking by gangs, and this is not a crew of people. See, there's a lot of disinformation online concerning organized stalking and gang stalking. It's not stalking by gangs. It's nothing but organized harassment. That is cleverly achieved, managed, and then expedited as a result of duped community members being told what to do and where to be at to do it. Okay? And some are even told how to work in concert with each other in reference to what they hear pertaining to target. It's nothing but organized harassment achieved through tracking and surveillance. Okay? These people that get around me and constantly repeat gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my God, they're called the direct conversation method of organized gang stalking expeditions. And what it is nothing but organized harassment hosted and protected by the system. Okay, to try and break down a target. They're involved in all types of organized crime. And what they're doing is using many avenues in order to be able to solicit duped community members in the community, anywhere between using members of a fraternity, union members, and these people, 90%, I'd say at least 90% of the people they're getting to harass the target in these specific ways don't even know what gang stalking is. Okay? They're told tailored lies about a target in order to be able to tell them what to do and get around a target. You see, it's the harassment that's the same. Using multiple different people every day. Okay? As a result of these power positions in the community have connections to union members. They're connected to, and even when you look at the teachers union on campuses, they're able to achieve this through many methods. I mean, many avenues in reference to their connections in the community. But it's the same way that a target is harassed in reference to how many different people that are plucked from these, like fraternities, sororities, unions. And I'm not saying that unions have a protocol of gang stalking. What I'm saying is that that's how they're able to connect with so many different people as a result of certain people being connected to unions. In other words, a police department, the police have an association, fraternity of police officers. That's a union. Okay, then you got the Teamsters, and I'm not saying these specific unions are being used as a whole. I'm just saying that union members can solicit other union members, or a syndicated member can be in a union. He'll get his buddies, okay? And then fraternities are used, civic organizations are used, church members are used. Anybody and everybody that they can get to solicit to harass a target in the same way is what makes the target believe that it's a gang. Okay? It's nothing but organized harassment. And you see, there's a manifesto online right now. Excuse me for eating, but just bear with me. There's a manifesto online right now titled "A Gang Stalking Tech, Everything You Need to Know." It's a manifesto of a manager of gang stalking crews. Okay? But it's not stalking by gangs, even though they can, because probation officers are also involved in this too. When you look at, if you were to go down to the Hall of Justice in San Diego and look at how many people are turned through the courts, rotated through the courts on a daily basis, most of those people, a great majority of them, are sent to probation because they've gotten in trouble with the law. And since probation officers and the department that all of the probation officers work in, the same office building, the same actual physical room, multiple probation officers work in. Now, these probation officers are told to based on the type of trouble a person's been involved in, to barter, intimidate, threaten, or coerce people that have been in trouble with the law. As a result, they get put on probation. They go into the room, the probation officer, how they work hand in hand together, if they've been solicited to do so, to engage in these tactics towards a target, okay, in order to bargain and barter with them in reference to how they're in trouble with the law and how they'll treat them lightly concerning their sentencing or their fines. Yeah, they'll even inflate to make it look like a fine is bigger than what it is, what it actually is, and they'll say, if you go to this place today and do this thing toward this specific man or woman, then we'll only fine you. Like if the regular fine is only $800 and the average person doesn't know it, they're told they're going to be fined $1,000 unless they go and harass somebody. And then they'll just kick down their fine $100 or $200, or their probation won't be 6 months, 9 months, it'll be 6 months. When the actual factual reality is that it was only going to be 6 months to begin with. But the average person has no idea how the programs are set up in reference to how much time they would have really been sentenced to. It's nothing but organized harassment that is achieved through lies, slander, bartering, coercement, intimidation, small bribery, in reference to the small amounts they'll get. It's nothing but where they get all these different people to be able to harass a target based on the fact that community notifications are sent out to specific places, and as a result, they're told to solicit members from communities, self-help groups, sororities, fraternity, union members, anybody they can in the community to harass a target in the same way. That in turn makes them feel like a gang's being stalking them. That's why they coined the phrase and called it gang stalking, to intimidate and frighten and harass the target more. Yeah, and they're just getting around me and saying gang stalking back to back. Gang stalking, gang stalking, gang stalking, to try and make my mind think that it's a gang after me. Because even my unconscious and subconscious absorbs that stuff in as a result of hearing it. And that's what makes you feel like you're being stalked by a gang, because they got to know where you're at to repeat the word gang stalking. Just listen to this. Notice how many times I said, oh my God, gang stalking, and then oh my God? I want you to understand something. Right now, I got a video file, showing oh my God and gang stalking being said back to back at UCSD Medical Center, Hillcrest, on 102/2013. And I'm going to upload, see it's on a memory card though. So what I got to do, in order to be able to show you the audio of the video, is upload that to an audio file, and then transfer it back over to a video file. Right now I'm doing something else though, so I'll get to it eventually later on today. That video will be put in the description of this YouTube video to show that they're using combinations. They sensitize targets to words or phrases, okay, and then have people placed along the target's routes as a result of tracking and surveillance, as a result of the physical stalking that is attached to gang stalking, okay, and when they see a target's mobile and the GPS tracking of their cell phone. And when they see the target's mobile, they just basically, through deduction and surveillance, realize where a target's at in real time. And will put people, like if they see me standing at the 201 bus stop, they'll have people that they've decided to use for that day to get in their cars and go to the bus stop that's that's dedicated to that bus, that's right before the bus stop, that when the bus is approaching that bus stop to pick them up, is right before the bus stop that the bus is going to come to pick me up. So they'll be on the bus to try and undermine my psychology about how they knew where I was in order for them to already be on the bus to say gang stalking once I got on it. Yeah. See, that's how they work. Sorry, I'm just acting goofy. But I'm a little bit upset right now because I'm looking for a memory card and I think I might have lost it. So I got stuff to do, but look in the description of that YouTube video look in the description of this YouTube video for a YouTube title, and as a result, you'll be able to see the audio of that video from 02/01/2013, and I'm right now looking for the memory card that holds 3/01/2013 in reference to how the same exact "oh my god" and gang stalking being said directly back to back, because that's what the UCSD video says as well, and that's what this file says as well. Alright, thank you.